for a minute to try to let this storm ease up before I go in the house. I really don't want to get wet right now. Oh, I had my surgery Thursday. I'm just waiting on my visit on the 4th to have my dentures made. And I'm not sure how much longer that I have to wait, but I have to wait for something to come in before I can. I'm going to get regular dentures that you can eat with, the best package they got for now. But when I get my other, I've already gotten it priced. They do 3D scans. I'm going to have to take a trip to the state where they do that, which is not here in Kentucky where I'm having it done. And I got a really good price for what they call all on fours or four on all. I don't know exactly how you say it. They'll put 4 screws at the top, 4 screws at the bottom, and then the dentures go on those. So that's what I'm looking at doing. I'm gonna do regular dentures for now, and then I'm gonna get those. I will say I'm not in any pain. Just the stitches are really, really aggravating. They've moved, and some have came out already, but some haven't. And it's like they're poking into my gums and my jaw, and it's really hurting. That is. And there's no pain from where my teeth were removed. It's just like last time. I can't eat like I could last time, though. Last time I ate a cheeseburger the day I had 12 or 13. I can't remember. It was 12 or 13 taken out. I had a cheeseburger that night. This time, I'm eating really soft foods. And I like those cottage cheese doubles where they have the smashed pineapples in them. So I got some of those, and I eat those all the time anyways. But one of the pineapples wasn't that smushed like they normally are. It really hurt. Really hurt. So I'm being really cautious about what I eat right now. Really cautious. I was scared because I was so afraid that when they were getting these top teeth where the roots were so long that they were going to hit something, or the roots were going to hit something, and it was going to bring my Bell's palsy back for good. It didn't, thank God. I was so worried about that. I just wish my gums would hurry up and heal and these stitches would fall out. Or the rest of them, half of them fell out. Just the other half haven't. And I was so scared it was going to change my appearance and my gums and my jaw lines. And so far it hasn't. It did my lines right here though. I don't know if y'all can really see. My mouth's still a little bit swollen, so that's what you see here. Some of those lines are gone now. And my jaw lines aren't sinking like I thought they were going to. Still a little bit swollen right here. I'm hoping that's not from my Bell's palsy. Oh, that's drooped now. I didn't even notice that till just now. It could be from the swelling still, though. I'm not sure. I don't go back till the 4th. Oh. But I handle pain a lot better than most people anyway, so. In my therapy last week, my therapist and I discussed something about my YouTube. And I really want to say a few things about it. She said that was fine, just don't harp on it. But she said, I can definitely let my feelings be known. When I lost my grandson to the drunk driver, I was attacked on here because I gave how I felt. People wanted to say things like, oh, she's using this to build a channel. I already had a channel. I've had my channel at this point for like 7, 8 years. I was in shock. I was hurt. I was mad. Didn't know how to deal with the pain. A lot of people didn't attack me. A lot of people did, really help me. But a lot of you attacked me and got mad at me for expressing my feelings on my grandson. Just because I give how I feel, not everyone's going to feel the same way I do. It wasn't your grandchild, so you don't have a clue. And my therapist says I'm entitled to those feelings, how I felt and how I feel. Just because I describe something you don't like hearing, maybe people shouldn't drink and drive then. That's not my problem. And other people, I forgive you all for coming at me at such a hard time in my life, because there had to be something wrong in y'all's lives to come at me like that when I just had the worst tragedy in my life. And I don't expect you to understand, because it's not you who was going through it. It was me. And I do forgive you all. And I'm letting it all go, but we discussed that not today, we discussed it last Friday actually. But just because I describe something and you don't like how I describe it, it doesn't validate anything about how I feel. That's what happened. It's exactly what happened. And that was the aftermath of drinking and driving. Yeah, it was a hard thing to say, and a hard thing to hear, and a hard thing to see. Because I actually saw it. But I'm not going to sugarcoat what happened, because what happened was a horrible thing. What happened was wrong. What happened, other people, maybe if they hear what I have to say, won't get in that vehicle drunk and driving. Or impaired in driving. I listened to a live earlier from a while back. And someone said, oh, on this side we don't attack people for no reason. They have to do something to us. I was attacked by every one of y'all. And only done something to one person. But that one person had been secretly going behind and doing things to me. So if you want to look at me like I was a bad person, then that's fine. But that person needs to be looked at as a bad person for starting all that on me. I don't have a clue. I really don't. How everyone just turned on me the way they did. But you know what? It led me to where I am now. So in a way, I guess it was a good thing. I'm strong. I'm real strong. I've taken shit for years. And years. And years. And years. Since birth. But I always come out on top. And I always come out stronger. Always. I may not always do things the right way or the way other people say that I should do things. It's life. You live and you learn. I only know what to do in this lifetime because I pretty much taught myself. And I've done the best that I can. And I'm doing the best I can. But one thing's for sure, I've always been there for my kids. Always. They could call me anytime, middle of the night, and if they need me, I don't care how far I gotta drive, I'm there. I've always done that. I'll always do that. And that's what matters. Not what strangers think of me. And my therapist has finally got, that really hurt. It must be a stitch. That therapist took a long time, she said, to get that through my head. But she did. She got a lot through my head. I was set in my ways. I had my heart guarded, you know. It was hard for me to trust anyone ever in my life. And when I finally, about 5 years ago, opened my heart up and took that guard off and started letting people in my life, and actually, other than my kids and my grandbabies, I'm talking about friends-wise, and started actually showing affection to other human beings. First time in my life ever, you know, other than my children. I had never told a friend, I love you, you know, or anything of that. I care about you. I never let nobody get that close to me. I finally was able to do that, and when I did, that's when I let people in and I got hurt again. I guess it's easier to just attack someone and assume things about someone and say what you want and make up things about someone. I just don't understand adults doing that. I know teenagers do it and kids in school do it. And parents usually teach their kids, hey, you're not supposed to do that. I taught my kids not to do that. So I guess it's weird me seeing adults doing it. I guess that's what's so weird to me. Because adults are supposed to know better. But anyways, I just wanted to get that off my chest and let that be put out there, because no matter what you all thought about what I said about my grandson, that's what happened to my grandson. Yeah, it was horrible and graphic, but that's what happened because of a drunk driver. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for anyone. My grandson's not here. And I don't have to sugarcoat how I feel about my grandbabies to anybody. Think what you want. Say what you want. It is what it is. It's just your opinions. They're like buttholes. Everybody's got them. Period. Now, moving on from that, like my therapist said, it's gone and done with. Once I state what I wanted to state, she said, let it go and let it be gone. That's the only thing I've really held on to from all that. Was that the fact that I was attacked at the worst time in my life. It took a long time to let that go. And without my therapist, I wouldn't have let it go. It is what it is. Like I said, I've got a good life. Things are going great, best they've ever been. And I'm moving on in life. I'm finally mentally the best I've ever been. Got a lot of things coming up this year that I'm going to be doing. I'm really considering finishing my last 2 years of college. I filled out a bunch of forms. I was actually going to start that this fall semester. But with my teeth and everything, I said I was going to wait till all that was said and done, because I didn't want to deal with that while studying. But I really think I'm going to go finish it up. That's set on my heart to do. I should never have stopped after that 2 years. But I will do that. And I will graduate. Anyways, I hope everyone's going to have a great Thanksgiving. I'm not going to be able to eat anything. I'm cooking some stuff, and I'm going to be with the family. But I might be able to eat some of the yams. I might mash those up good enough. I love yams. I'm trying to think, maybe some mashed potatoes. Man, how I love deviled eggs and stuffing. I might be able to eat some pumpkin pie. And that really doesn't matter to me. I get to be with all my family, my kids, and all my grandbabies, so that's what matters to me. I just saw my son and his old lady and their kids tonight. Y'all, this weather. I'm still not 100% from the surgery. I will say, though, they put that IV in, and my husband had to run a few errands. They said they couldn't start the sedation until he came in the building. I don't even know when he came in the building. I don't remember anything. All I remember is going in there, then putting the IV in, telling they took my phone. They said they called my husband. When he got there, they would start sedation. Well, the only thing I remember after that, after I handed my phone over to him, was I woke up at 7 o'clock that night, and I had it done at 1 something. I don't remember coming home. I don't remember nothing. I don't remember walking out of the surgeon's office. I don't remember none of that. So I'm really happy that I didn't have to be awake and feel any of that. Or either have the gas and the pill where you still know what's going on, and my anxieties would still rush through the roof. Anyways, you all, don't ever take any time for granted you have with your babies and your kids. Enjoy any moments you can get. Cherish any of those moments you can, whether it's FaceTiming. If you can't get to the town they're in, I recommend FaceTiming. I do it all the time. Take as many pictures as you can to have those memories. And this holiday, please don't drink and drive. Please don't get on the roads impaired. One is too many. Think about your family, how it's going to impact them if you do this. You get on the road and you hurt somebody or you kill someone. Think about the family that you're affecting. It hurts everybody involved. And baby Thomas didn't get to live and reach his potential in life. He didn't get to see any of that. He's not going to be here with us this Thanksgiving because someone got on the road and was drinking and driving. Just think about it, y'all. Anyways, I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving, and you don't have to like everyone, but you don't have to hurt people. You can dislike them. Just go in real life and hurting people and turning on people. And if you don't like someone, you just don't have to bother them. And, especially at the worst time in their life. I don't understand how people can be happy with themselves and look at themselves as good people when they attack someone who's going through the worst tragedy ever. I don't think I'll ever understand that. And I definitely won't be a part of it. Ever. I don't care how much I dislike someone. Pray for them, I don't know. Anyways, like I said, it's done and over with. Just, y'all, be careful how you treat people. Guess that's all I'm saying. Y'all have a good Thanksgiving. I'm sending y'all great big hugs full of love. Bye, y'all. Oh, and I'll come back once I have my dentures and show you. And then once I get my Snap-on dentures, I'll probably let y'all go with me through that process, the screws and everything, the 3D scanning. I'll probably let y'all go through that process with me so y'all can see that, because I think that's gonna be really neat from what I've talked to certain about. So, anyways, I gotta go. I'm gonna try to go ahead and go in. It's not easing up. Y'all have a wonderful night and holiday.